In order to collaborate on a project that a team member has made and uploaded to a remote repository, we'll need to clone that remote repository locally. In order to do that, we'll need to navigate to the location of that repository on GitHub. Now, click on the repository that you want to clone. We'll need the URL for the repository, which is located right here. If we click on this button, we can copy the URL to our clipboard. Next, let's open up a new terminal window. I'll use the command cd and press enter to return to my parent directory. Then I'll use pwd in order to confirm that I am all the way back in my users directory. Next, I'll type ls in order to list all the directories within my parent directory. I see my desktop over here, so then I can use cd space desktop in order to enter the desktop directory. I'll use ls to print out all the directories and files on my desktop. Now, as you can see, I already have the Best App project here on my desktop, but we're going to pretend that we're a collaborator. So we'll clone another project folder from the remote repository to simulate the workflow of a collaborator. To clone the repository, all I have to do is type git clone and then paste in the URL. By default, this will create a folder with the repository name. If you want to give the folder a special name, you can type it here. You can type it right after the URL. I'll name my folder Best App Collab so I know that this is the collaborator version, and hit enter. All right, at this point, the repository should be cloned onto our desktop. Let's use ls to check if it's there. Yep, there it is, Best App Collab. If I go back to the desktop in Finder, I can see that it's right here. At this point, we've successfully cloned a remote repository locally. Now we're free to open the project, make changes, and then push those changes back to the remote for collaborators to review or add to.